What's up, Dialed fam, and welcome to kettlebell workout number 4. I'm very excited about this workout in particular because we're doing a kettlebell flow within one of the circuits today, which means we have a sequence of movements we're gonna do without stopping. It's a super fun way to get in a ton of muscular endurance work, which is what we want. As always, we're gonna start out with a warm-up round. We're gonna go into that strength round, including the kettlebell flow, and we're gonna end with a little bonus cooker, total body, more muscular endurance. I love it. Of course, we're gonna stretch at the end, and we should just jump right in. Let's do this thing. So I have the kettlebell in front of me, and we're gonna start with hinged rotations. I want your feet wider than your shoulders, but let me give you the little guidance here. You don't necessarily have to have your legs fully locked out. What I want you to do is find a comfortable position where you can put your hand flat on top of this kettlebell and use it like an anchor and keep your back flat. That's the most important thing because the motion is going to be a rotation with you sticking your butt out, making sure you're pulling with your back, but you're not rounding. So I'm gonna go to this position slightly wider than my shoulders. I have the mobility in my hamstrings to keep my legs straight, and that's where I'm going. We have 6 to the right and 6 to the left in total, but we are gonna be alternating. So jump in with me. I want you to hinge. Your back is flat. You feel some tension in the posterior chain. I'm gonna start with my left hand on the kettlebell, and we're in it, man. We're officially starting workout number 4. Let's go. Pulling the arm up, big twist. Back down. I'm alternating to the other side. Big twist. Let's keep it rolling. 3. We're just mobilizing through your T-spine. We're getting the hammies warm. That's 3 on each side. I don't know about you, I've already gotten a couple pops. 2 more on each side. Each. It's number 11 and number 12. Oh, beautiful. Okay. Why am I already breathing this hard? Is it too hot in my room? Is it hot where you're at? We have bottoms up swings. Now, I put a little liquid chalk on my hands. Because we are gonna be swinging and moving the kettlebell more in this workout, make sure they're not slippery. I don't want that to be the limiting factor for you today. So you have chalk, you could use dirt, you could use flour, it might turn into some dough, but just something to dry those hands out. So bottoms up position is your kettlebell ending up in the rack right here. So you wanna make sure if you start in this bottoms up position that everything's in line. If you can look in a mirror, it's really gonna be helpful because I want that forearm perfectly aligned with the handle of the kettlebell. Now from here, I'm gonna let the kettlebell come back. It's gonna swing without clocking my knees. And then I return back in this bottoms up position, which is all about grip strength and stability through your shoulder. Okay, we have 6 on the right side and then 6 on the left side. Start right here, nice and tall. Ready, set, let's roll. Clock the knee on that one. Last 2. Now I'm gonna transition. Feel free to do it another way. We're gonna reset at the top of the rack. Other side, this is my challenge side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way down on the ground. Awesome. Now we have the neck rolls and the wrist rolls. Stand up nice and tall, reach your hands toward the ground, my palms are forward, chest is up and shoulders are packed. Now my eyes are forward. I'm gonna start by dropping my chin down toward my chest. Some of you might feel a stretch already. And then we're gonna roll to the side, reaching actively toward the ground, all the way around to the other side. Roll. Every time we roll, it counts as a rep. And we're going all the way up to 12, that's 4. 5, make sure there's nothing sketchy going on in your neck. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, last 2, 11, and 12. Now, arms are out. We're gonna roll the wrist forward for 6, 2, 3. You see my shoulders moving a little bit, internally and externally rotating. Now let's roll them back. Really getting your forearms and wrists prepped along with your neck for kettlebell work is super important. And although this heats up the forearms, it's gonna make you feel very prepped. And relax. All right, we're back to wide stance. We're gonna do our hinged rotations. Stick your butt back. We have 2 more rounds of that for our warm up. So let's roll. 1, 2, 3. I can already feel my shoulders starting to heat up. 4, 5, 6. I'm kind of pushing into the kettlebell a little bit. 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 2. 11, 12. All right, grab that kettlebell. We'll start in the bottoms up position. Perfect position, straight up and down, 6 on each side. Let's hinge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last 1. You're welcome to try the transition swing. Back to the top, quick readjustment. You don't even need that readjustment. I won't do it on the 3rd one. Here we go. Last one. Beautiful. All right. Reaching down, neck rolls. Little faster on this one. Steady motion. Actively reach the chin toward the chest every time you come around. Reaching the fingertips toward the ground. It's gonna make all the difference. 2 more on each side. Holy smokes. Don't you need that every day? 6 wrist rolls forward. Nice deep breath. All right, switch it up, rolling back. Just making big circles with those wrists, really getting the forearms heated up, feeling it in your shoulders. Okay, we're back to the hinge rotation. We're gonna do that one more time before we start the strength round. So make this one count, make sure you're breathing deep. Let's roll. Use that back to pull your arm up. Don't let your back round. I'm already thinking about the flow. We're gonna be starting in the next round. It's so fun, but exhausting. Last 2. All right, bottoms up. We're doing 6. I'm starting from the bottom, transitioning with no break in between to reset. Ready, set, let's roll. Oh, that's how it's done. Starting from the bottom just feels good. I'm gonna leave that one there and not even say it. Transition, that's what she said. Let's go. Last one. Returning to the bottom. And again, I'm just gonna leave that one there. We're gonna do the next stretch. Reaching actively toward the ground. Roll it up. Oh, it's this side. Obviously more tight, which makes sense because my left shoulder doesn't like me. halfway, last 6. Those deep breaths really make all the difference. All right. Should we have added some shoulder rolls to this? Oh man, sometimes your body just craves that little extra bit. Wrist rolls, 6 of them. It's an opportunity to catch up on those deep breaths. Deep belly breath. Switch the wrist rolls. Chest up. You notice I close my eyes a lot on those. Probably not the best for video, but that's how you really should be doing it. Just to get in the zone, man. Okay. Officially prepped. We have the strength round coming up. Grab a sip of water, because it's about to get real. Before the flow, we have one motion, and it's a lateral lunge. I'm gonna be stepping to my left, which means I want the weight in my right side. I'm gonna step out, lower, drive back to the top. We're not alternating, we're gonna get all 6 on one side before switching. Here's what it looks like. Jump in with me on this one. Good posture, we're stepping out. Let's roll. Butt goes back, tap, pop it back up. 1, 2, just 6 on each side. 3, 4, 5, 6. Switch hands, other side. Keep that heel on the ground. It's gonna make sure it keeps you using your hammies and your glutes. It's that heel contact. Very hard to do with just your forefoot on the ground. Hence the reason why cycling is so quad dominant. Think about where your foot's attached. Last one. And it's also just a bunch of knee extensions. That's why you're using your quads too. Now we have the kettlebell flow. There's a separate video if you really want to deep dive on each individual movement, but here's what I'll say. Once you have the kettlebell swing down, you should feel comfortable to moving to this to the next step, because we're gonna do a single arm swing, a high pull, and a snatch. Now, let me show you what each one of those looks like, and I'll show you the rep count and we'll get going. I will warn you, it's gonna take a lot of practice to get comfortable. It's okay to make mistakes. If you need to pause and take more time, that's okay. If you choose to let the video roll and just do what you can for that session, it'll get better and better every time you do it, I promise. So here's the motion. Hike it back, swing, high pull, overhead snatch, roll it back off, and then you transition. So on the single arm swing, hips stay straight, slight hinge or slight rotation in the torso, pop it up. High pull, you start pulling halfway, use your back, snatch, overhead, punch it through, roll it off, okay? Every time you transition, roll the kettlebell over and you're gonna be good. We're gonna do 3 on the right arm all the way through, 3 on the left arm all the way through, 2 on the right arm, 2 on the left, 1 and 1. Follow along for this first one. Let's go, it's gonna be awesome. So I'm here, 3 on the right side, transition, try not to take a break. Ready, set, let's roll. Single arm swing, high pull, snatch, that's 1. Whoa, I'm getting sketchy already. That's 3, we're transitioning. Other side, swing, high pull, snatch, roll off, swing, high pull, snatch, roll it off, last one. Transition, we got 2, swing, high pull, snatch, roll it off, swing. Transition. Last one on each side, transition. Transition. Set it down. Yeah, buddy. Kettlebell flow. Heart rate should be up. Feeling the lower body. Mostly feeling those arms and upper body. Let's get on the ground. We're gonna do a core movement before we go back to the lateral lunge. There's a single side scissor. Bring the kettlebell in tight. Press it over your chest. Now, left arm's mimicking the right. My left leg is gonna be extended out. My right leg's the only one chopping. And then we'll switch. We have 12 on each side. Start with that right leg up. Posterior tilt, abs are engaged. Here we go. 1, 2, heads off the ground. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, last 2, 11. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Let's transition. Proper way is to roll that sucker around your head, pull it tight into your chest, and then press up. No blown rotator cuffs with that internal rotation today. You're here, tuck the hips, left leg's up, right leg's out. 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oh, 11 and 12. What kind of coach misses the reps? You guys, come on now. How about this? We got 2 more rounds. I'll make up for it in the bonus round. Just a quick sip of water. We go back to the lateral lunge. I'm also fully aware that I look like a walking piece of cotton candy. But let me tell you something. I forgot about my load in the wash. It's been at least a week now, maybe 5 days. I'm sure we've all been there. That's what happened. Pink shoes, tie-dye, you know, sometimes you can't help it. Round 2, people. Chest up. Let's go to the side. Butt back. Pop it up. Whoa! Your boy needs to clean it up. 3, 4, 5. Last one. And 6. Chest up. Other side. Here we go. It's all 6. Now, we're going back to our kettlebell flow. 3 right, 3 left. 2, 2, 1, 1. Remember, it's the single arm swing, the high pull, snatch, and transition. Get yourself ready. Ready, set, let's roll. Transition. Transition. 2. Transition. Transition. Getting a little sloppy, keep it clean. Transition. Into the ground. Oh yeah. I'll tell you what, it's not getting your heart rate up. It's burning the arms. That's legit. Kettlebell flows, really fun when you start to get them down. If you're not getting it right away, don't feel bad about it. It's gonna take time to learn. All right, to the ground. We gotta get these scissors done. Pull it in nice and tight. Press overhead. All right, tuck the hips, legs up. Here we go. 1, 2, 12. I won't forget. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. You know, I notice sometimes it's easier to hold that kettlebell in front of you slightly instead of right over your chest and shoulder. Just ask yourself if you're doing that or not. Legs up, hips are tucked. Here we go. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Holy smokes. You guys, I should tell you too, obviously, if you're having difficulty, you can plant a foot or even just leave this leg on the ground. Beautiful, 2 rounds down. I'm sweating. We got round 3 coming up hot. Quick sip of water. All right, let's finish out the strength round strong. Standing up nice and tall. I gotta say, if you ride bikes and you like to turn fast, this lateral work, I mean, I almost can't think of a better thing for it. You're hinging slightly, you're pushing off to the side, your ability to fight the G-forces, anti-rotational force, all the sick buzzwords. It really is true, and it's incredible. So enjoy this, enjoy the feeling. 6 on each side, let's roll. 1, 2, 3, woo, you feel those adductors. 4, 5, 6, other side, let's roll. 5 and 6. Whew. All right, last flow. Prepare yourself. Here we go. This is you doing that standing sprint on a long descent. Shoulders, hips, total body. Let's get strong. Here we go. 3, 2, transition. Transition. 2. Transition. Transition, last one. Transition. Hot dang, people. You know, my left side is a little more unpredictable. Not as clean as I'd hoped on a few reps, but man, I was right there in there with you. Absolutely brutal. I really like to thank the team out there. You know, we got Dialed Health, Kyoku, Case for Real Food Bars, Rose Recyclery, I Am Specialized. You know, everybody came together and just did a great job. Hats off to them. Couldn't have done it without my team. Let's do this core work. On your back. Ooh, press it up. Tuck the hips. Right leg up. Let's roll. Last one. Yeah. Woo. All right, guys. Let's keep it clean. Press it up. Last 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. What? Absolute savage. Wow, you can just feel that on the entire side of the body you're working. You guys, that was the strength round. We're gonna go into the bonus. We're gonna do 2, maybe 3 sets. I'll be honest with you, I'm playing it by ear. So I guess you are too. Water, and then we'll start. Now, the bonus round is one final movement. It's really gonna tie everything together. More muscular endurance. Just a great little, this is more than just a cherry. This is like the whipped cream, the cherry, and the sprinkles. Kettlebell figure 8s. Let me show you what this looks like first. It's just like it sounds. Wow, I'm sweating. You're gonna be in a squat, and you're gonna be pulsing as this kettlebell comes through your legs like a figure 8. We have 2 directions to go. We're gonna go 12 in each direction before putting it down. Let me just show you one, and then we'll get started. Start with the kettlebell on the outside of my body. I'm gonna drag it through, pulse up, and that's how I create my momentum. Pull it through, pulse, and then we're just hanging out nice and low. When we go to switch sides, you're gonna catch it around and then bring it right back underneath. Watch your knees, watch your shins, and let's just jump straight into it. 12 reps. Oh, last thing. I recommend grabbing the kettlebell on the outside of the handle every single time, and it'll be easier to pass from hand to hand. Ready, set, let's roll. Back flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Bringing it back around. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Oh yeah. Having your back completely flat is very important. If you're rounding, it's gonna smoke your low back, and we don't want that. But you want some glute engagement. That's what I was trying to say, some tension in your glutes, weight those heels. We're going straight into another set. 12, ready, set, let's roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Back around, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm slowing down. 11 and 12. Woo! 2. We gotta finish with a 3rd. Wow. Great thing to ask yourself is, what weight are you using? If you have the luxury of multiple kettlebells, you can absolutely swap them out. If you just have one, I recommend a very medium size. The one I'm using right here is a 16 kilo, about 32 pounds, give or take. Ends up being a good sweet spot for a lot of single arm work and a lot of overhead pressing. Usually what you can regular kettlebell swing with 2 hands at your max, it should be a lot heavier than what you could just single overhead press. But we tailor these workouts so you can all do it with one. I'm really proud of that because this thing feels great. And I could go on a tangent right now, but I'll just say, when you finish a workout like this, do you think to yourself like I do, how could this not make me a better rider? That's the only way. I mean, there's no way it couldn't. Am I even making sense? What planet are we on? Is the earth flat? Okay, here we go. 12 reps each way. Let's finish it out nice and smooth, people. Tension in the glutes, flat back, here we go. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's bring them back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. We did it. You guys, awesome. Awesome work. Before we go to the ground for our final stretch, we're gonna do one standing. I'm gonna grab myself a little sip of water. Woo! Wow, that felt insane. Gosh, just another guided workout where I start, I feel a little crusty. I end it, I feel worked, but I feel mobilized. I feel activated. What I really feel like is ready for some time to rest and a sick ride. And I hope you're thinking the same way. Now, we're gonna kind of advance the stretch we did earlier in the routine, which was that neck roll, by doing a chicken wing stretch. This is gonna be for your neck. It's gonna be a static stretch, so we're gonna hold it a lot longer. Here's what you do. I'm gonna grab my right wrist with my left hand, and I'm gonna pull it behind my back. So, here's my right hand, I pull it behind my back with my left hand. Now I got my chicken wing right here, all right? This is the chicken dance you're looking for. Once I have that chicken wing, I'm gonna drop my left ear to the left shoulder. So you drop your head toward the chicken wing side. And what the chicken wing's doing is pulling the shoulder down. As you drop the neck over, it's a deeper stretch through that whole side. So I drop my ear over. I'm keeping my eyes forward. I'm breathing deep. We're gonna hold this for 10 seconds before we make a slight transition. Make sure you're not arching your back, flaring your shoulder blade. Now you're gonna look toward the ground, slightly change the angle, head down. Now we're gonna look up slightly, feel more in front of your neck. Really relax that shoulder. Let the neck stretch. We're gonna come back to center slowly. I'm gonna switch the hands, okay? So I'm going from my left chicken wing to whoop, my right chicken wing. I'll hit you with a little bit of that real quick. And now we're back. Right ear, right shoulder. This might be the sweatiest I've been for a guided workout so far. Now I'm gonna look down at the ground. Back up toward the ceiling. Whoa, this is the one I needed. Obviously, feel free to pause, hang out there for longer if you need, but we're gonna go to the floor for a pigeon stretch. We're gonna stretch your glutes, the outer side of your thigh. So leg comes up in front. I'm gonna sink back down toward the ground and I'm gonna keep my hips straight. You don't wanna be down here on your side just for the sake of having floor contact. You wanna be up. If you want a little more heat, you can grab that toe sink down. What the heck just happened? Now, you can stay up like this, focus on getting that toe up, or you can go down to your forearms. You know what? I think this is hitting me a little better right now. Just relax, breathe. I want you to think about everything from your hip all the way to your knee on that side, just lengthening, opening up. We'll hold it another 10 seconds here. All right, come out nice and slow. We're gonna bring that other leg up. Ooh, little pop, pop, poppy. Okay. Find your position. Yep, that's the spot, people. Give me some final deep breaths as you finish up and going into your day. Could be the morning, could be the afternoon. Just kind of get your mind on wherever you're at. Get ready to execute. You just crushed a workout just like you said you would. You're sticking to your program. I give you props on that. It should give me momentum for the rest of your life. It's very real. The discipline here compounds. And I'm so happy I can be a part of that for you guys. Thank you so much for doing that guided kettlebell workout number 4 with me. I really enjoyed it. I had a blast teaching it, and I gotta say, it was a killer workout. Make sure that was just one of at least 2 workouts that you're doing that week. Start moving forward, discover your path. I'll see you next time.